Welcome to Sweet Sleep. I was thinking about you, and I actually do pray for the people that will view my channel or my show. But thank you for being together with me again today. I record these at night normally, so I will have finished my day. I cook my dinner. I eat with my dinner. Sometimes it is with family. Sometimes it's by myself. I do live by myself now, but I haven't always. When you live by yourself, there's what they call an empty house. And the only one that can guide your direction, guide your mental state, is you. You're there, and you're there. That's two if you're using my mathematics. But the truth is, we're never alone. We always have God with us. But you say, I don't believe in God. What do I do? Well, whose choice is that? I've never really seen God with my own eyes force himself on anybody. So you can either permanently or temporarily choose to believe in God. You can even try it right now. I don't think you'll see a massive change. I don't think you're going to see your ceiling light up or the sky light up. I'm not saying it can't. That would be dumb for me to say something like that. But the point is, it's just a switch you turn on in two different places. You turn the switch on in your mind, where you think it. You turn the switch on with your mouth. Oh, there's a third place. You do turn the switch on with your heart. Inside, in here. I'm pointing to my heart. I know many people, including myself, will just kind of lay there and listen. This is, in effect, almost a podcast. I'm not going to be moving or walking or changing positions very much. I might get tired of leaning on that elbow, so I might switch and lean on that elbow. You didn't have to watch it. There was no dramatic change in the picture. But I do turn the cameras on in case you need a little bit of company. I could be that company for you. I welcome you here in my studio with me. And I hope I'm welcome there with you. I try to make a show every other day so that I can spend some fresh orange juice. No, let's change that to fresh time. fresh time, you and me together. For those of you that are a little bit technically involved, I'm testing a new lens right now on the main camera. So when I'm looking directly at you, that's the main camera. If the director switches it to a side camera, I'm still looking at the main camera, unless I choose to look down or up. So, what's the point of me testing a new lens here? I would test the lens to see how it's responding. The automatic focus inside the camera, is it doing well? I'll also look at the sharpness. Is it sharp enough without being overly sharp? How about the colors? The colors is something else that I like to look at. So there is a reason to try out a new lens. This lens, however, is a try it out lens. I did not purchase it. My regular lens is actually the same brand as this lens. The brand is called Sigma, Sigma, Sigma. The normal lens that I put on this camera is a Sigma lens that I do own. It's a Sigma 1.4 lens. That number designates how big the glass is, how much light can come in. In technical terms, it's called the aperture. Another term that means the same exact thing is the f-stop. So you might be laying in bed and you're getting a little class on cameras, and you might not be interested at all. But just humor me for a moment. I like cameras. I like gadgets. I collect gadgets. At night, I will not watch what they call infomercials because they talk me into it. I'll pick up my credit card if it's active at the time, and I'll buy the gadget. And most of those gadgets wind up going in what they call the gadget graveyard. It's kind of like a diet. Your eye is bigger than your stomach. I see it with my eyes, and my mind goes, I want it. They're selling me into it. The only real thing that we should ever be sold into is love. The love of God, the love of family, the love of friendships. And I think we could be coaxed into learning to be appreciative. I appreciate the fact that certain parts of my body right now are working fine. Specifically, the part where I breathe. And I appreciate, I'm grateful. So my original lens that normally is on this camera is called a Sigma 35 millimeter lens that is designated as an f1.4 lens. This tester lens is different. It's the same brand, meaning it's a Sigma. It's the same strength in terms of its focal length, which would be 35 millimeter. But this lens actually lets in a little bit more light. Instead of it being a 1.4 lens, it's a 1.2 lens. And I did remember to change the camera setting to 1.2. The next thing I should probably try to remember is to write that down in the description, which is that box that's underneath this video. I can put the name of the lens, the model number, and I could put a link, if it's important to anybody, to where I saw it, a camera store. And since I will be doing that chore, I call it a chore because I have to remember to do it. I should also put down the lens that I already own that you will be seeing in a future video. But this is the tester lens. And I guess we both can look and see how this lens is doing. We're kind of judging this lens. Will I actually buy this lens? I think I need to try it for a little bit before I commit that to you or commit that even to myself. But we can look together and see, does it pass or does it fail? So what's not really fair is this is not a camera or a lens or a technology video. So I'm not doing any comparisons for you. Plus, you might not even be looking at it. So it might not be something that you have anything to compare to. So let's get back to the show now that I've had my gadget toy time. Gee, I sure am glad we're together. I know it's only through the broadcast. It's only through the airwaves. And I've had some people write to me, and I do try to answer when people write. The surprise is I've had people actually send me a little tip or a gift card. That's a really wonderful tap on the back. It isn't the money, but can you imagine somebody liking you enough or caring enough to want to send you a little gift? Doesn't that serve as a pick-me-up? It does for me. That's actually the money I would use to buy a new lens. So if you have been one of the people that are praying for this channel, that are grateful for the channel, pray for me to be in good health so that I can come in here and sit and chat with you for just a little while. The good part is, even if you watched one of the past episodes, you could watch the episode again because it's just you and me talking, sharing, hopefully you being able to relax a little bit. Do the relaxation technique that I have taught you. It's actually very good. It helps your body to relax zone by zone. It isn't a method where I could write a book. It's very simple. Use your mind, which is, I guess, up in your head, to control your muscles. A young man in high school or in college that is on the wrestling team would use their mind to strategize, but the mind would be directing their muscles, their leg muscles, their thigh muscles, their stomach muscles, their biceps, their triceps, their arms, their chest. I don't know all the muscle groups, but just like that boy could use his brain to control the muscles to try to win his wrestling match and feel good that he won that match, we can use our brain to control the same muscles. It's that simple. How can I possibly expand that into a book? I can't. Maybe some people have the gift of gab, as they say it, and they can expand that into a book and put the book up for sale for the low, low price of all of us together, $19.95. And you hear, but wait, there's more. Order my book today, and I'll double my offer. I'll send you 2 books for the same low price of $19.95. So you see why I'm gullible to these late night infomercial TV shows? I want to whip out my wallet, take out my credit card, and buy that product because I'm getting 2 of them now. Not just 1, but 2. Makes me chuckle. I know some of you are chuckling or laughing at me. Some of you are chuckling or laughing with me. It's okay to laugh at me. It's kind of dumb for me to buy that special machine that will boil my eggs and make hard-boiled eggs. And if I order right now, I can get 2 of them for the price of 1. When I go to our grocery store, which is called Publix, I kind of do look for what I call BOGOs. Buy one, get one. Buy one and get one for free. And I think it's a bargain. And you know what? It just very well may be a bargain. I have to switch over to a spiritual gear just for a second. Don't get upset if you don't believe in God. It's okay. I can believe in God, and you can choose not to. It's our own individual choice what we choose to do or what we choose not to do. I think it's the same thing with our thinking, our belief system. I can choose what to believe, and I can choose what not to believe. So, the reason that I said I wanted to switch over into the spiritual mode for just a second is I was chuckling inside, but I didn't share the joke with you. The BOGO, buy one, get one. Christianity is a little bit like that. Buy one, get one free. What do you think I'm talking about? I'm talking about what Christianity offers us. Christianity offers us salvation, which is being saved. Saved from one destination, saved to another destination. So it is kind of like buy one, get one. Am I stretching it a little bit? If I accept Jesus as my Lord, which is how I receive the salvation, He actually pays for it, but I'm not going to get into that. I not only get saved from one place, which I kind of would consider a bad place, I'm saved to another place where I'm going. Can I make it fit? Buy one, get one? I don't know. I chuckled at myself, and it's okay. You can laugh at me. It's almost a little bit funny. But I am getting two things. I'm getting saved from a bad place that honestly I choose not to go there. But there's a method according to the faith system that I'm in, which is Christianity, and that is somebody else has to pay my ticket. So that's the buy one. Get one free means I'm not just going to stay here forever. I get to go someplace that we consider a better place. We call it heaven in the Bible. So that's why I chuckled. I wanted to share that with you so that you could see, hey, he's got it together. Or, hey, I'm not so sure about that. It's your choice. I'm happy with my choice. I'd like you to join me. I'd like you to be in heaven with me forever. I'll have a house in heaven. I do read the Bible, and it says I get a house. I have a body in heaven, just like I have a body here. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Oh, that's a television commercial. And I think it's Can You Hear Me? Well, poetic license. I just used it. Can you see me now? So I'll have a house. You can't visit me here while I'm living here. The door's locked. We live in a world where I do have to have a certain amount of security consciousness. So I lock my front door. I actually double lock my front door. It makes me wonder. The news that I watch, it's showing me so much bad stuff going on out there. that I double lock my front door. There's a couple of reasons for that. The house that I live in is kind of long. Some houses are square. So if somebody is knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell while I'm sitting here in my little studio, I don't actually hear any of that. And I can turn that to say if something bad is happening at the front door, I won't hear that either. So I double lock it. Makes me feel safer. But my ultimate safety comes from the Lord. I believe it's God from the time we're conceived. I was going to say till the time we die, but really forever and ever. Amen. I'm under His hand of protection. I believe that for myself. What do you believe? So the point is, our mind kind of helps us control and make the choices. And it's how the mind works that can lead us to be sad or lead us to be liars, where we will make up a lie. And then some people know it's a lie, but other people, and you might know somebody like that, where they believe their own lies. For them, it becomes a truth. But that doesn't make it a truth. It's still a lie. And it's wicked. And I believe the Lord repays the wicked with their just deserts. If you are wicked intentionally, or you're wicked unintentionally, that menu will bring your dessert. That's why we become Christians. We don't want some of those desserts. And our own minds, besides helping us to be more secure by locking our doors and our windows for safety, by looking 2 ways before we cross the street, by doing what we taught our children. Don't put your hand in the fire, it will burn. That same mind that we could use to relax our bodies, like the wrestler tenses his muscles to win his tournament, to win over his opponent. We want to win over our opponent, which is stress. So we use our mind and we tell our feet to relax, let go, stop tensing up, release the muscles. This is something that our mind can tell our feet, our thighs, our calves, our stomach muscles, upper stomach, lower stomach, our chest, our arms, our faith. Right now, I'm talking to you. If you happen to look, you could see that my forehead is pulled up. Those are muscles. If I relax them, oh, I look younger. No, you don't have to get up and look. I'm just looking at my gadget, my monitor, and I can see I look younger with less lines if I don't concentrate so heavily where my forehead pulls back so I can use my mind to say, relax. Let go of the forehead, Peter. Let go of the eyebrows. Relax your face. Relax your arms. Relax your chest. Relax your belly. Relax your thigh muscles, your calf muscles. Relax your ankles, your feet, your toes. Just exhale. I'm using my brain, my mind, like the wrestler uses to capture his opponent. I'm using my mind to release my body. Even the places where there's pain, I tell my body, release, Peter. Tell your body, release, Scott. Release, Shirley. Release all your muscles and do a nice exhale. And smile a little bit because you use less muscles when you smile. And the point is to be secure by locking our doors, to be relaxed by using our minds. Maybe I've convinced you to believe in God by using your brain and making a choice. Yes, I believe in you, God. I open my heart, the heart of my mind, of my brain. Come in to my mind. Come into my body and live in me, Lord. You could do that. It won't kill you. It could kill you not to. I couldn't resist that pun. I'm sorry. But you could choose right now, in your relaxed state, to say, God, right now, this moment, I believe in you. And if you invite Jesus into your heart, I think he'll do what he says. He'll come in. If you start to see things like a light or the world or your ceiling opening up, please write to me and tell me. I would love to hear that. But for most of us, we'll look to the left, we'll look to the right, and nothing will have changed. But inside, our hearts will have changed. So you could pray right now. Just repeat what I say. Jesus, I open my heart. Please come in. I give you myself, and you give me yourself. Amen. That was a simple prayer, and you thought praying was hard. It really isn't. And for 99% of us, we won't see lightning. We won't see the clouds part. But you'll know you did it. And one day when we stand in front of God, you'll remember that day changed my eternity forever. So if you're still awake, do the relaxation. Relax every part of you, including your mind. And as you hear Jonathan playing that beautiful song, the link is in the description below where you can get and support Jonathan. He's my friend. He's a professional violinist. And the song that you're hearing is actually become my theme song. It's beautiful. It just stays in your mind. So listen to the song as you enter into your sweet sleep.